Good morning.
Morning, everybody.
We are so sorry for the delay. I kind of forgot that the first setup of the dining room requires a bit of a transformation, and we are a little more prepared this time with some gating, so that everybody can enjoy their puppies without them running off.
You don't have to. No, hey, Golden, you have to wear headphones out here. You have to wear headphones out here, but you don't have to wear them in our bedroom.
Puppies, let's go to the potty tray.
Oh, yeah.
Go potty. Anybody need to go potty? This is the first time they've been in here, so they have not been to the dining room at all ever before.
Here, puppies. Daisy. No, you're not gonna be mean to them once, is that
Go potty? Go potty, puppies! Hi. Oh, so for anybody, unfamiliar, not right now. These guys are 5 weeks old. They turned 5 weeks on Tuesday.
come here.
They're Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. We've got 5 girls and 1 boy. Here's our boy. This is Charlie. Charlie. I like to call him Charles. I think it makes him sound sophisticated, especially when he's around all these ladies. We woke up to a potty tray full of Tootsie Rolls, which we're really happy to see because a lot of times when we move them over to this big pen, especially with how they can see through it because it's just got these wire gates, it's not the pool. They can see all the room that's around them, and so it's gonna be trickier. What you need? Oh, you roll it with their keep it elevated and nice in here.
Yeah,
Figure out what you want. What do you want, Bradley? Will you eat an egg? And Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, so this is their first time out here, just hanging out as a group. Besides us, like carrying them and walking them through, and see what they
This
think.
camera really can't see far.
What's that?
The camera, like the angle, is really it's nice and wide.
Oh, the wide angle ones. That's better. What you doing, Puppy Dogs? Wait, where did that? Carter, where did that box go that had all the pieces of the rug? Oh, there it is. Thanks.
Center the tattered rug, and that should center the puppies.
The tattered jute rug. I saw something.
And they've already figured out how to play.
How to tear it apart. I saw
Amelia.
It's the dog. Have you guys seen the puppies?
So here's the dogs in the kitchen.
The pups are here. Yeah, we got the whole.
We've got the safety barrier so that nobody can come charging through. And Daisy's really upset about this arrangement. We got Robin on the far right. Daisy is the one scratching. Myra is the one standing, the black one standing.
Hello, Delilah.
Missy's right in back there. Look, can you guys see how pregnant she is? She's so pregnant. Not quite. We'll bring her out so you guys can see. She's a blank.
Yeah.
She is Planet Missy already.
Yeah, she has turned into Planet Missy.
Mocha. She's like, what is this? What is this? Hi.
Who's that?
I'm so glad you're curious. Hey, Delilah.
Charlie. Delilah is super curious too.
We almost don't even need to bring toys out because they're so like stimulated by what's going on.
Puppies.
Look at you. Apparently, I saw on Facebook, I think it was on the Cavalier Facebook group. I think there's a million of them, but I'm a member of like 3 of them. And apparently, when they lay down with their legs sticking out, they call that splooting.
Splooting?
Splooting. And I mean, it's not specific to Cavaliers because my Waka Opsa when I was a kid did it.
Yeah.
I think it's like because I think it's not good for the kids. It's one of the things that like puts them at risk for hip dysplasia.
Oh.
And they kick their
Yeah,
hind
what
legs.
level?
He's got like the W sit. Little kids like Bella. Oh, this is good.
Yeah, I was trying to keep them on that one.
We're gonna meet panels of those.
Hey, Minnie. Hey, it's okay.
Oh,
She's like, this is too much. This is too much. What you doing? What you got? Oh, you found some.
it's too much for Minnie.
She's
Well, she was like kind of just over here investigating, and then when Drew just pointed her out, I checked on her, and she was like
oh, no.
shaking, and
This is too much space.
it's too much for Minnie.
This is too big.
Well, the one thing I was worried about was so
It's okay, Mama.
they go from the pool with the walls that
Yeah.
come up, and they can't see beyond that. So their entire world, and from their perspective, is just within that pool, and the blankets, mom, puppies, and then like occasionally Drew and Elizabeth, the kids appear from the heavens above. And then so now we're in this pen, and I consider putting drinking towels over the sides to kind of transition them.
Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
Charlie,
Come on, Charlie. I was like, it's like someone's whining.
Charlie,
Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Charlie.
hi,
Good
good
boy, Charlie.
boy, good boy,
Good boy,
good
Charlie.
boy. See, I know my name.
You know your name, Mr. Charlie. Charlie. Oh, and now everyone's
King Charles
King.
Cavalier. He's a good boy.
Hi, Delilah.
But so we didn't drape anything over the sides. It's kind of why we like that location because it's already in a corner, and then the hutch and the buffet kind of bring it in even more, yeah. And so we decided to leave it open. And so just the only little tiny concern I had was just that this was our first morning waking up and like looking out and seeing this big vast landscape.
Vast space of the living or the dining room.
And then we bring them out, and I think that's like the only reason.
Yeah,
why Minnie's just a little.
It's a little overwhelmed.
Because that all happened really quickly. We moved them yesterday afternoon, evening, and they spent the night over there, and then wake up to all this stuff they can see.
I only heard them cry once last night.
They did well. I
Yeah.
just think when we bring them out, then
Oh,
when they no longer have the protection of mom and the panels and stuff, they get nervous.
Juno,
You're such a good girl.
Juno. Thank you, Juno. Are Juno's eyes changing color? Her left eye?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so cute. You're so pretty. Mwah.
You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. I'm sorry you got scared. She's happy now.
Yeah, she's happy being cuddled up. Hi, Delilah. Hi, Delilah. You're so silly.
Delilah's like, I fear nothing.
Yeah, Delilah, and even Amelia, I'm really impressed. And she's like quite the brave little puppy.
I think Amelia is
I
the
guess my
one.
Mocha is now your Mocha.
She's like, I'm everybody's Mocha.
What's up, Bella? Yeah, go ahead. Ask Carter to help you get something, baby. Do you want Pop-Tarts or?
You're such a good girl.
I don't think we have orange juice.
Can I
Go-
get
go.
my orange
Go ask Carter for help, baby. Ask Carter for help.
Got long little nails, Mocha.
Hi, Charlie. Mr. Charlie.
You're such a good girl, Minnie. I'm sorry this is a lot for you.
Mocha. Oh, come here, Mocha. Come here.
Hi, sweetie.
Say thing. Hi, guys. Yep, here I am. Mocha. Delilah.
Yeah. So tomorrow we should not have such a late start tomorrow, especially now that we got everything set up. It'll be easy to just kind of like put away and pull back out. But we had to like put the gates together because I forgot we'd broken them apart to use them for the bedroom. So I apologize for that, but we will be on top of things tomorrow and we're just kind of like, we are settling into a new rhythm and everything is kind of chaotic right now. And there's probably going to be, things are probably going to be like overall a little unpredictable as we settle into our new routine, like over the next few months. And so
Especially.
we'll keep you guys we'll keep you abreast of any like, you know, we'll keep you update, like you'll know if we're gonna be like what times we'll be starting and you won't just randomly wake up one day and there will be no more Red Barn Cavaliers live stream. That won't happen. There were some comments when we had the power outage. Somebody said something about like wondering if they would wake up the next day and there would be a stream or not if we had the power back on.
We can
We will make it
power
work.
we can power things up to make the live streams work.
Yeah. So but we
Good girl, Delilah. Good girl.
but just like right now, so we've got the kids out of school and our kids range in age from 5 to 16, and so we're talking like kindergarten to almost graduating high school. So we're covering like every age group.
Yeah. Every bracket.
Yeah, really. So it's just a little chaotic as we settle.
Delilah. Delilah. What a good girl. What a good girl.
You are such good puppies. But what we know for sure is that the live will continue, puppies will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Missy is due the 11th. She is getting so
big.
I am half tempted to go get an X-ray to do a puppy count, just so that like we know. That way, when like puppy 8 comes out, we know that that's it, or we know there's number 9 in there, you know.
Yeah.
And so like I'm tempted, but I also don't want to spend money because it's like $250 to. And if everything's okay and she's healthy and no reason to worry, it gets really expensive to do things like that just for curiosity's sake.
For shits and giggles. I'm sorry.
Well, I wouldn't call it just shits and giggles. It does provide more information on that.
It does.
Like they can measure the size of the puppies and the size of mom's birth canal, and they can actually measure like I think it's called a vaginal inlet, and they can measure between like from her inner pelvis. Essentially how much room she has to pass the puppies, and then they can measure their heads and make sure everybody like when Daisy was when she had her little tryst with Spike and ended up pregnant when she was supposed to be on break, we didn't have, I mean, we had an idea about how far along she'd be because we knew when she was in heat, but we didn't know like when they had mated. And so when we did the X-ray for her, they were able to even say, because she was about, I think they skinned her at like 5 weeks along. And So they picked her at about 5 weeks along, and they were able to measure the puppy's heads, and even though she wasn't completely pregnant, they were able to project, kind of like they do with people. They were able to project their size at birth, and because that was one of my concerns was Daisy's so tiny, we weren't supposed to be, she was supposed to be on break, she wasn't supposed to be getting pregnant. And then I was also worried because we give our dogs prenatal vitamins. Like for example, Myra and Myra and Robin, they started their prenatals. When they go into heat, they start their prenatals. And so that was one of the things I was worried about when Daisy ended up pregnant. So we hadn't been giving her prenatals, and we became real big advocates of canine prenatals after Robin delivered a puppy who had anencephaly. And if you know what anencephaly is, it's pretty much what it sounds like. Encephaly meaning brain, and meaning lack of. And it's when they are born. So it's like the opposite of spina bifida, where their spine doesn't close at the bottom. Instead, the spine doesn't close at the top. And so the puppy was born, and her facial characteristics were just like the people babies that were born with anencephaly. And anencephaly and spina bifida are like the reasons that it's recommended that all women of childbearing age take prenatal vitamins or even a multivitamin of some sort, because it's so important to have those in your system prior to conceiving. And so I was really worried about Daisy not having her prenatals after this anencephaly experience with Robin. But the vet told me, she was like, "Are these dog vitamins?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course they are." And she was like, "Okay, I've never heard of a breeder giving prenatal vitamins to their dogs, so we didn't know if you guys were like giving them human vitamins." And so she was just double checking, but I found that really interesting because I just kind of thought that most breeders, especially a condition like anencephaly, and an otherwise beautiful, perfect puppy, if she had just a little bit of that folic acid, if Robin had more of that folic acid, it's, we can't say for certain. However, there's been a ton of research to show the correlation between iron deficiency and those disorders with the spinal cord closure. So that's why we give prenatal vitamins to all of our moms as soon as they go into heat. It was a really, really sad delivery, that little puppy.
Yeah.
And
Robin was like trying to get us to.
She wanted
us to help.
She didn't know what was wrong. Her instincts are just to like lick. Their instincts are to lick and to chew at anything. The puppies, they come out and they're really slippery and they're smooth and slippery, but their goals, mom's goals, are to get them to breathe and to detach the cord and detach them from themselves. And so they kind of prioritize just excessive licking, and they nibble at anything that is poking up from them. And so because, geez, you guys are kidding me. So when they come out as little fetuses, they're in like little fetal positions and they're all slippery, and then you've got the umbilical cord that's just like hanging off, and so they snip that out and then nibble at that and then lick everything else. And so Robin she had that puppy, and the puppy's face was a little distorted. I would not recommend Googling images, but if you're one of those people that just needs to see so that you know what somebody's talking about, you can Google anencephaly and see how it distorts their face. Because when it occurs, they're missing the closure right here. And so that part of their brain will be exposed. But what that also means is that in utero, their brain also couldn't develop fully. And so it's not like it's
Not
just
fully.
Charlie with it right here.
Yeah.
It's
not
almost
fully.
like this part of his head. So like this would all be normal up to here, and then like this would just be missing. And in place of it would just be this bare red spot, which is the brain. And then, but because of that, because the brain hasn't even grown to its full size, their eye, it kind of pulls their facial feature, like it pulls their facial features back a little bit. And so their eyes, they'll be really close together, but they'll be very distorted and kind of like be popping out of their heads a little. And so it's really, really sad. They survived through pregnancy because mom is providing nutrients, providing oxygen, and they're able to grow for the most part. I think that puppy was about 70 grams.
Yeah, he was small.
He was little, yeah, but he was developed. Everything else was perfect. So like everything else was perfect except the little spot on his head and then the side effect of the facial disfigurement.
Yeah, he was just like a miniature.
Yeah, he was like a little mini. But so his delivery, we weren't in there for. Robin had just delivered a puppy. And we walked out to grab something, check something. And we were gone like not 5 minutes. And we came back in and Robin was in the middle of the whelping pen and she was just wagging her tail and she was frantic. And she was like, she was doing like those sniffs and sneezes to get our attention. And she was like dancing with her paws and she kept looking down at the floor and we realized that she had kind of she buried him like, so
She
if
tucked him
this
underneath.
is the puppy, she had put him underneath like that and covered him up. And so like she was keeping him warm. It was really sad. And so when we came over there, she kind of like pushed it back so we could see him. And she had pulled off the sack. He was dry. He was completely clean.
Yeah,
The cord was, everything was taken care of. And so it's just, it was really sad. It's not as National Geographic as it sounds, where they push the puppy away from the litter and want nothing to do with them because they don't want to bring litter down. That's actually less frequent, I would say. More frequent is the moms are just devastated. The moms don't want to accept it. They're usually in like a big bag of denial. And so it's really hard to help the moms understand because, we talk about this in other scenarios or other contexts, but we don't speak dog. And so like we can only help so much. And look at you, Juno. But so that's the reason we give dog prenatal vitamins, or not the reason, but that's what prompted us to find prenatal vitamins for dogs because spina bifida and anencephaly are like the two diseases that can be completely preventable. And so it's a hard one to know that we could have, prevented, but that was one of our early litters. Robin's first litter was, I think that was our third litter. So we were learning, and now everybody gets prenatals. And what's funny though is, and now maybe this is expected, but ever since we started giving them prenatal vitamins, when the puppies are born, they come out super, they're like super energetic and full of, like they're really feisty. And I don't know if it's because of the prenatals, because I don't know if vitamins can like have that sort of effect. But our first couple of litters where we didn't use prenatals, the puppies just seemed a little lazier after birth. Go potty. Go potty. And then when we started prenatals, the puppies were just not as lazy. and took to nursing a little faster.
I'll see her.
Buddy.
Here, Minnie. Can you hand me that towel? Bye.
Yeah, I'll see. She's cleaning it up.
But as far as other puppy news goes, looking forward, so Missy is due to have her puppies August 11th. When she has her puppies, we will, I mean, it's hard to say before they're born because we don't know what date they'll be here. I think Dad's,
Oh, Mocha, stop. I'll come back and I'll come in until Dad's gone.
Did somebody piddle while I was gone? You sneaky, naughty little puppies. You naughty little puppies. Juno.
Juno. You have to go potty. Let's go on a potty trip.
Oh, but so what I was gonna say is that Missy's expecting her puppies on the 11th, and as far as live streaming goes, it'll be hard to tell before we get there, but usually what we do is we begin a stream on Missy's litter, and then we'll continue the stream on this litter, and then as puppies start going home, we don't leave two puppies or one puppy in the pen by themselves. We bring them into the kitchen with a few of our dogs, and we'll move the stream into the kitchen, their stream. Amelia will be there for the whole thing because she's staying the longest from this litter. And so then Missy's puppies will start their stream when they're born. We're gonna do their delivery. We'll do the delivery live. We realized the issue with the live deliveries is first-time moms. Whenever we have some sort of issue, it's usually because it's a first-time mom, and they haven't done it before, and so they just react a little bit differently and a little more alarmist to what's going on. And so we kind of decided that for first litters, we won't live stream the delivery. So like Myra, when she has her litter, we won't live stream that delivery, but Robin will live stream her delivery, and Missy will live stream her delivery. And then the streams of those puppies will just kind of continue from there.
Hi, Charlie.
You're not Charlie, you're Delilah.
It's so easy to get them
Their
mixed up.
faces are like identical.
Yeah.
Identical. Identical. You are so cute. Me too. You are so cute.
Where's our Missy out?
Let's put Pom Pom away, and we'll have to see how she is with the puppies, because she gets a little aggro with puppies.
Oh, she does? I
Yeah.
thought she was one of the
Yeah, we'll see.
ones.
Actually, we can probably, let's see. Let's try, because we've got this little, we set up this little barrier between the kitchen and in here, so.
Hi, Delilah. Hey, my good girl.
I think she's outside.
Come
Right?
on.
Who?
Yeah, I put her up. I put her
Yeah,
outside
outside.
earlier when Daisy
You
was
You
freaking
wanna go
out.
get her?
Yeah, I wanted to see if we could show how big she is. Since it's a
Right.
bigger space.
Playing with Missy dog.
Yeah, it's playing at Missy. We should do a poll and see what, if you guys vote getting an an X-ray, because I want a puppy count. We should look up what the charge was last, let's see how much it is exactly, because I don't think it was $250, I want to say it was like $175. You're a good puppy. You're a good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good puppy. You're a good puppy. Mocha. Hi. Hi.
Mom,
Yes.
which one's Minnie and which one's Amelia?
This is me. Amelia's littler.
The one with more
Oh
brown.
my gosh, Missy.
Here
Missy.
comes
Here comes Planet Missy.
And pick her up, yeah.
Be nice.
Oh, that's right.
She's being really good. She's not being all aggro like she was before.
Missy.
Oh!
Well, she steps on Mocha. Hey. Come here. I know. She's a girl.
Good girl, Missy.
Very nice.
Oh, look at Juno.
So
Oh, look at
5 weeks. We don't usually see her this big until like 7 weeks. So I
Missy.
think she's packing a tight load in there.
Yeah, he's got quite the. Whoa, oh, someone's chasing after her. Missy, come here.
Did she get her vitamin?
Mm-hmm. Yes, she did. Missy dog.
I have the laptop for it.
No. Hi, sweetie. You are such a good girl.
Hi. Hey, Charlie.
There's the planet. There's the planet.
Planet Missy.
Juno.
And these are her little moons.
Orbiting.
Yeah.
You were such a good girl.
Mom, Juno was eating Pom-Pom's food.
Yeah, she was eating
Aww.
the dry. Hey, nice. Hey,
You could probably give her
Missy.
a supplement.
Missy.
Gosh,
Oh,
Ellie is so big.
Susan, Missy is carting a watermelon around.
yeah, that does look like that.
It is.
Remember with one of her letters when she got so big, we joked that she looked like a bowling ball?
Yeah. She does look like a bowling ball. Missy dog.
It's crazy though, it is. She's never been. So like her last letter, I remember saying like I think she was. I remember her being this big last time and maybe being a little bit bigger the time before, but like this time she's definitely bigger.
Yeah, she's definitely bigger this time around. Missy.
Hi, Amber.
Hey Amber.
Hi.
Good girl. Thank you for not being so aggro with.
With the pups this time.
Charlie.
Oh, Minnie, what's wrong? Minnie. She's like,
Oh.
Minnie. That's sweet. Oh, goodness.
It's nice to see you too, Jean.
Hey Jean, how are you?
Oh. Roly poly, you're getting a little too wild.
Missy, come back. Jean is on. Missy. Missy.
Hi.
Missy, come here. Missy. Missy, Missy, Missy.
Come here, Missy.
Missy, Missy, Missy. Hey, baby.
Amelia is trying so hard to get to her.
She's really touching her belly.
Yeah, you touch her belly. Oh.
Oh, he's a good boy. It's nice that she's chilled out a little bit.
Yes, I've got an Amelia. I've got an Amelia
I
on
feel a bunch of baby cakes.
Aw.
a bunch of baby cakes.
I said baby.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me because, like, I feel like last time I saw her like this, she was pushing them out. And she doesn't even, like, her milk is just barely starting to come in. So
Yeah.
she definitely has a couple more weeks still.
I think she'll need help.
Amelia.
I
Amelia.
think she'll need help with like
No, she never has a problem.
She hasn't before, but if she's got 9 puppies, she might. just because she's only got 10 nipples and like 3 of the 10 blow.
Hey.
Actually, maybe we should keep Pom Pom lactating.
Lactation. Juno, hi.
I don't wanna do that. Well, let's keep her lactating so that if we need to bring it back, we can bring it back with season puppies.
What are you doing, Mocha?
Oh, Minnie, she got a little lipstick.
Oh, it's just, you gave her a lipstick.
We give her a little lipstick kiss.
Bye, Lily.
So sweet.
What you doing? Hi. Hi, Charlie. Charlie.
Don't be painting already.
Yeah.
So the 11th, which means August 4th, we start temp checks on Missy. We'll start
I was just thinking about those.
morning, noon, and night. We'll do temp checks so that we can try to predict her labor or predict puppies. Pom still took a couple of days, but usually when their temps drop with our Cavaliers, usually we will start seeing crowning, like pushing puppies being pushed out within about 8 to 12 hours. So
bulldozed.
it's a pretty quick indicator. Like once we see that temp drop, we start pulling out supplies, we start pulling out the pool, and so it's enough time to like get us ready and we can get our affairs in order if we had people coming over, like if we can get arranged what we need to get arranged. And so it's just a nice little heads up. And then we can also update the live stream. Because what's funny about when we are having a litter of puppies, we'll bring the other dogs in here and we have a little baby noise machine that we'll turn on, but the shriek from pushing out puppies is so unmistakable that the dogs always know. They know what that shriek means.
They know when puppies are being born.
And it might be fun if the live stream is out here because you guys will be able to tell. Oh, we'll be running live. You're doing her delivery live anyway. But it's like I picture a waiting room with dads and they're passing out cigars because when she starts shrieking, pushing out a puppy, we hear all the dogs start going nuts and crazy, like, oh, there's a puppy born. Kind of like if you're in a hospital and they play the little baby music overhead when there's a puppy born. There's a baby born.
What?
Missy dog. Oh, it's reaching the ears, getting tough.
Good afternoon, Roseanne.
Missy,
Charlie.
Missy, come here.
Roseanne says hi.
Missy, you're not gonna be able to. Hey, Roseanne. You're not gonna be able to jump over that. Come here, Missy. Come around.
Missy, come on.
Come on, Missy. Oh my goodness, you curl under.
Yeah, she's done that a couple times.
You're a good girl.
Be nice.
Charlie.
You gotta get your nails actually.
Charlie, come over here. Charlie. Come on.
You gotta get your nails.
That's a good boy.
She got so protective of them when we had the tornado. It was just, I wonder if maybe that's why she's been aggro with them, just because that was when she met them was during a crisis.
What are you doing? Hey, be nice.
Did she get aggro?
No, she's all like she's she has this thing with Mocha.
I think it's because she knows Mocha is a competitor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hope we have more Mochas with Missy because her face.
Hey.
So this little like the face she has, it reminds me so much of my sister.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because remember the facial features just being kind of like centered in her face. Just look at the little.
We're being.
When I went to pick up Macchiato, I was really regretting getting Macchiato and not his sister.
This is my.
But now we have his sister.
No, we do have the sister.
She looks just like her. Because he didn't have this cute little button nose when he was a baby.
Yeah.
He had the long
He's a long
schnoz.
snaz. Huh. You had
Puppies
a
are
cute little nose. Oh.
kicking a lot.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hi, Juno. What's up, Amelia? I'm sorry, you need some loving.
Hi, Missy. You're We're gonna have puppies, and then right when yours go home, 3 more litters are gonna come out. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe we are crazy. Crazy.
Indeed.
We still have time to turn back.
I think it's too late now.
No, we haven't made them.
Oh yeah, we haven't made them. I'm just saying, like, we have to. people are depending on us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so for any families that put in for a Missy puppy and are unable to get a Missy puppy, what we've been doing lately, and it will, the 3 litters will really help because we are never able to meet the demands. We always have way more families than puppies. And it's tough because people are coming to us and they're not just looking for a puppy. They are looking for healing. They are looking for hope, for new experiences, things that they can go do. They're looking for the ability to leave the house. They are looking to be able to go grocery shopping alone, or to be able to do some independence. And so it's really hard when we have to say no to families that we ran out of puppies. And so that's one reason we're going to push through and do 3 litters, because we're hoping we can get all the families that need ESAs or psychiatric service dogs. We're hoping that we can help as many as we can. And so, but if a family puts in for a Missy puppy and they are unable to get a Missy puppy, then when we have our Robin, Myra, and surprise litters, we will prioritize the families that missed out on Missy. And so we'll help those families kind of choose their puppy. With 3 litters, we'll probably have to do like sort of 2 reservation days, one of Missy families that missed out, and then after that, it'll be the puppies that follow. It'll only be a few families. It'll only be a few families that we have to prioritize after Missy. But we're hoping that when we do have these litters this fall, that we're hoping that we will at least be able to get families who are in urgent need. It's nice to not run out in the first minute.
Yeah, the first minute they're all gone. People kind of maybe ponder or.
Yeah. In fact, maybe we should do a collective registration reservation day.
Which I get
All 3.
All 3 litters.
It'll probably depend on them.
Yeah.
Because like Robin and Daisy, they were 2 weeks apart. That was kind of long. But if their due dates are all within a week of each other, if you're all born within a week of each other and a couple days apart, I think we just do the reservation day for like when the youngest litter turns a week old.
Okay.
Maybe do that.
That's not too bad.
So then that would be the oldest litter is no more than 2 weeks old.
Yeah, hopefully. Hi guys.
Yeah, I like that. Because then we put, because sometimes people, like if they want a Ruby, for instance, they completely pass up Pom Pom's litter and then hope they get one on Missy's litter, but then they didn't put in for Pom Pom's litter, so they aren't getting priority,
Right.
And so
Yeah.
we'll just do all 3 litters at the same time. Then.
That way.
Do you guys like that idea, just doing a reservation for all 3 litters? Because I feel like it's assuming.
Oh, poor Delilah.
Sorry, Missy didn't step in there. Especially because the moms we're gonna have a tricolor mom and a blenheim mom at least, and they're mated with macchiato, and so it's gonna be a whole array of colors.
Yeah.
Between the tri and the blenheim, and so we're gonna have black and tans, blenheims, tricolors, rubies. It's gonna be a whole rainbow, Cavalier rainbow. So yeah, it'll probably be best to do reservation day with all the litters at the same time. It's gonna be a busy reservation day.
Okay, Missy Dog. Oops, trying to get it here. Yeah, into that. She got knocked over by a missy dog, so she's like not traumatized, but she just needs some. Here. Oh, hi, Juno. You are such a big, brave dog. Yes, you are. Because you're big and strong. Yes, you are. Good girl. Mm.
The blue eye is so pretty.
Yeah. All right, missy dog, come on. Come on, big, thick mama. Come on. Come on, Missy.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's see. I was gonna see if we put her through the. She'd come through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There.
yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Ta-da.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's perfect.
Come on. Nah, Missy. Come on. Nice try. Come on. Good girl.
She's like, I get special treatment now because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. I did put that one over here, so that's in the middle. No.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you think? You like that idea? Oh, are you getting sleepy tired?
Do you want to bring out their food?
Oh yeah.
Oh, should we put it in the snuggle mat?
No.
I would say let's. I do want to do their stuff on mat, but I would say let's do their regular food first, so they can have something to eat, and I'll give them something to do it. Good girl, Mocha. Drew, I don't know why you're so worried about Mocha being small.
What's up?
I don't know why you're so worried about Mocha being too small.
She's
I don't think
gigantic.
He's really worried that she's gonna be too small and we won't be able to breed her. He's like freaking out. She's only 5 weeks old and he's like got all these worries for her future. Vienna. So Vienna is so small that we were kind of already throwing around the possibility of waiting beyond that 2.5, maybe waiting until she's 3, if we breed her at all. Because if she's super, super small, we want our puppies to be good, healthy puppies, and if Vienna is uncharacteristically small, I mean, we might, if she's otherwise healthy and good, we might have 1 litter just to see how the puppies are. But we've tossed around the possibility of just not breeding her at all. Just, watching her grow. Like we always say, our dogs are always our pets first. And before there are pets, there are ESAs and our psych service dogs. Yeah, they're coffee. And so Vienna, but Vienna serves us very well as an ESA for Bella. She's a great little dog. And we wouldn't want to do anything that jeopardizes her health. And so we're just gonna kind of monitor her. She's only 7 months old, so she's got a lot of time to grow. It's just that she's the only thing that's just kind of got us scratching our heads a little bit is that, we raised Paris and Pom Pom, and Pom Pom was bigger at this age. She didn't slow down until later, and so that's just our only little thing or concern that we have with Vienna. And so it's not a for sure thing that we will breed Vienna. We'll just see how it goes. She might be Pom Pom size by the time she's an adult. And she has grown quite a bit in more recently. So I know we'll see. You're such a good girl. Oh, and Drew and I are working on, so I got an email back from the company about the vacuum that they sent us. They sent me their a rubric of how they want the video to be. They're the people who sent us that pet vacuum fur. It's a fur vacuum brush thing. It's really nice. But they want it, so we were just gonna like bring it out and use it on live, but they want like they want a video that basically they can use in their own advertising as well. So it can't be as casual. And so I know we've had some people asking about it because it is a really, really nice vacuum. And I did inquire for a coupon, and they did agree to the coupon. They are going to provide us with a coupon for our viewers. I don't know how much it will be, how much of a discount it'll be, but they are going to give us a discount for you guys.
What about the wheelchair?
Oh, that's another one. Yeah. That's cool. We were contacted by this company. It's another smaller company. And I had no idea what it was about. It was another spam or scam or something. But they make those like wheelchairs for dogs that are like paraplegic. So like if they can't use their legs, they make the wheels and little seat to support their torsos. They reached out to us, and we're still talking to them. So I'm not quite sure what we would use. But we were talking about there's the farm that we got the cats from. They have a cat that doesn't have use of its hind legs. It got like hit by a car or something. And when I saw that cat, I wanted to bring that cat home because she was so precious. And so we instantly thought of her, and we were thinking about going in because I asked them if we could take that cat, and they said if we wanted to take her, then we could have her. And so we were considering going and getting her so that we could get a little animal wheelchair and put her on it. So we'll see. Huh? I don't know. We'll see what they say. Because I'm not sure if they picked the product for us or if we get to pick. Or I don't know. You're so sweet. I have no idea how they get my emails. It's not like posted anywhere.
Maybe it's like from the boys or Liz that.
Like my email address, I put it in for like our Reverend Hiller's email. It's not on our YouTube anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the website?
Not on our website either. It's all just contact us.
Maybe it's.
I have no idea.
Maybe they just take your name and
Oh,
put
it would be on the Google profile. Sweet. I love Mocha.
My favorite's
I know, I need to charge you.
My favorite's Charlie.
He is a good puppy.
He's like this. Like, just do what you want.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a lot like Roman.
Yeah, he is.
That's how Roman was. In fact, his head is kind of like Roman's.
Yeah, where it's got like the.
It's just hard to see because it's hard to tell because Roman was a blonde. But
Yeah.
you know who Charlie is like?
Who is Charlie like?
Roman.
Oh, he is.
Even his head, like, so it's hard to tell because Roman was blonde. But if you look at his head, remember Roman had a big old head? Well, so does Charlie's got a big old head.
Huh.
Look at Charlie.
Pom Pom makes
And think of Roman.
boys with big heads.
Doesn't he?
He does look like him. Yeah, I agree.
He's the tricolor Roman.
Puppy boys with big heads.
Oh, damn.
It's
Now I see why
we're
they use
supposed to be
dad at
family
you.
friendly.
They're family friendly. It's just a big head. He's got a big noggin.
Never never see our daughter on 5.
Good.
But
Look
personally,
at how red her face is getting.
Look at how much your puppy doesn't like you.
What are you doing,
Your
my
puppy has
Mocha?
chosen me.
Mocha.
But personality-wise, Charlie is a lot like OG Charlie.
The OG Charlie.
Oh, and she's just getting comfier. Oh man.
Does his family still send us updates?
We've never seen
I-
anything from Charlie's. From the first Charlie's family. Do you like this? Do you like?
Pom 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 pom. Or Vienna. May, can you go open the door to the?
Oh, jeez. Yo, not a dog.
They need a tray.
Yo, not a dog.
Oh. Is the door shut to it? Yeah. So they don't have one.
Dog.
It's like one of those little babies in those pictures when when photographers have newborn baby shoots and they have the dad hold the baby on their muscular arm. That's how Mocha is. You're so cute.
It kind of reminds me of that one photo from when I was like 2 at like a water park with Dad, and he was holding me. I don't know. It's a very
Oh, the indoor water park where he's holding you like this, and
Well,
he's like holding you up, and he's. I know the picture you're talking about.
Where I've only made it.
Yeah. She's like 2, and she's got a little bitty ponytail on the top of her head,
Yeah.
right? Do you,
Yeah.
What about that photo?
I was talking about how Mocha, right now, she reminds me of those photographers, the newborn photo shoots, and how they did them on Dad's arms, and
Yeah.
Dad's all muscular and strong. So she was reminded of that pool, the YMCA.
Otherwise.
Hi.
No, it's not for pom-poms. It's for pom-poms puppies.
Vienna.
Again, no idea why because Daisy, you would think this is steak in here,
Yeah.
and it is nothing more than the very food they eat and the water.
And water.
That's it. It's soggy food.
It's soggy food that's been warmed up with hot water.
The early versions have the baby milk in it, but
Oh yeah, I was about to
That's
ask if we still do that.
yeah, no, not
Not really.
not when they're this old and they've been eating it without issue. Earlier when there is booby milk in it, that's when it's really gross.
Okay.
But it's at least a little understandable because there's something
Else in it.
appetizing to a dog. But with the
Yeah.
to pom pom.
Oh yeah.
But then when there's no booby milk in it, when it's literally just their food, I don't understand why they place such importance on it.
So what I've been doing recently, like whenever because Missy's been really finicky about her food, with her being pregnant. So what I've been doing is I've been putting a little
I'm so sorry.
Poor Amelia. I've been putting a little bit of water into their food dish with their kibble. Oh, sweet.
Vienna.
Good girl, Amelia. Oh, I love you too. I love you too, Amelia.
Vienna.
Oh, she's a good doggy. I'm gonna be such a good doggy for Vinia. The Vinia.
Dad.
No.
Just
No.
power through.
Power through. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. You're such a good dog.
Oh, there's Rio and Vienna.
What?
Rio and Vienna whining.
No.
I was just talking about tiny Vienna, and there's giant Rio. He's huge.
Yeah, Rio
The
is.
size of Paris.
Yeah, he is as big as Paris now. There's tiny Vienna and giant Rio.
She'll be a big yawn.
Square a little bit. Seems like a lot of floor that we're looking at.
Can I bring Vienna out?
You can probably bring her out before we do that.
She heard. She knows what you're saying.
Yeah. Vienna, you want to come out? In fact, Rio's probably gonna want to too.
Yeah.
So let Rio have to.
Yeah, you can just bring them both through. And so let's open it up into the little.
Yeah, with the little door.
This is perfect.
It
It's like in a bank.
I need to move it. I'll move the.
What? Move nothing.
I was gonna move the.
Oh, have the door right
yeah,
there.
Door.
Come on, Rio.
Come on, Rio.
Rio, girl, Rio, right there.
Come on, Rio.
Rio, good boy.
Yeah, good boy. Okay, okay.
Good boy.
Oh,
Hi, Vienna. So this is our little bitty Vienna. We're like
Yeah.
Here's Giant Rio.
Giant Rio, who is her brother from the same litter.
Yeah. So she's 7
Oh, jeez.
months
You
old.
big goof. Hi, good boy. Yeah, good boy.
And this is, her brother from the same litter. He is like full size.
He is full grown.
He's so pretty.
He's so handsome. He's got such an awesome time. Him and his pantaloons. I love his pantaloons.
We're really excited for him and Myra. We think they are going to have beautiful puppies. But first we're gonna do a macchiato litter and then we'll do a Rio litter with Myra.
Hi.
Hey there, you two.
It's kind of nice that we have Rios too because
Oh, I
Oh,
saw that
no,
Rio.
I was about to